Hey girl, this is Keish. I just dropped in on this Saturday morning to say, just don't give up, girl. Life gets so hard sometimes. Life is lifing, right? And it can cause confusion, stress, anxiety. We can't figure anything out. We don't hear God talking. And it's like you have that immediate need, and then you hear God say nothing. And it's like, okay, God, I know I have a need, but do you know I have a need? Let me tell you that He may not come exactly when you think that you need Him, but He will work things out in your favor. So it may not even look the way that we thought it would look, or He may not take care of the need the way we thought that He would take care of the need, but He will take care of the need. I just want to share a testimony about. There was a time where I had separated from my marriage and moved in with my sister with my kids. So we were in one bedroom in the back of her house, like on the floor, two twin mattresses, like the girls on one mattress and then me and my son on the other. So it was coming to a time to where we needed to leave. We needed to move out. So I didn't have anywhere to go. I had, contacted homeless shelters and stuff like that. So they was giving me the rundown on how that works. So I'm like, okay, this is not some place that I want my kids. So I fell on my knees and I'm like, God, you are the head of my household. You are my provider. I need you to step in and provide for your family. So by faith, I started looking for apartments and everything. So I found this 2-story townhome that I couldn't afford. So, because when I left, I was like a housewife, so I wasn't working. So, but I know I had a need. So I went, fill out application and everything. And I don't know, by the grace of God, I got approved for that without a job, by the way. So got to the day to where, I needed to sign the lease and move in. So we needed like a couple of $100, I think about $500 to move in. And your girl had nothing, not even a dime. So I fell on my knees again and I said, God, you opened this door for me. Now I need you to move. Talk about midnight hour. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning and I needed that thing by 10. So I'm like, God, I need you to move. And let me tell you, it may not have been smooth like I wanted it to be from start to finish, but when He got through with that thing, He granted us access to a 2-story townhome with no job. I cannot even begin to tell you how good God is. And not only that He gave it to us, He sustained us in there. I think we were in there for about, nearly a decade. So He will do it. Won't He do it? So if you're in a season to where you don't have anything figured out, you're waiting on God, you believing, you trusting, you fasting, you praying, and you've done all that you can do, know that you are His. You are a part of the heavenly kingdom, a joint heir to Christ and a direct heir to God. So He is going to take care of you. Sometimes it just the process doesn't feel good. But the end result is always everything works out for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. So it will turn in your favor. So just don't give up, girl. It's going to get better. God loves you and I love you too. So if you have any comments or any stories or testimonies that you need to share, that you want to share, or you know somebody that has maybe experienced some of the similar things, with being homeless or needing a place to stay and didn't have everything worked out, don't have a job or anything like that. If you have a testimony, I encourage you to drop it in the comments, share your testimony, because your sister on the other end, it doesn't have to be your neighbor. It could be somebody that's, even in another country. Somebody needs to hear your testimony because it strengthens someone else. So most of the time that we go through things is not even because of our own self. It is because we are to go back and encourage somebody else that's going through the similar thing. So if you have a testimony, drop it in the comments and I will talk to you guys on next Saturday. Until then, I'm praying for you have a wonderful week. Love you.